Hi guys, Ingrid here from Women with Voices, a platform that empowers women with the skills to just be themselves when doing their public speaking engagements, their videos and podcasts. And that way we can inspire each other and our children and future generations that we are awesome just the way we are. And today, guys, is Mission Monday. And first of all, I've got to send out a massive apology for not having any videos done this week. I mentioned in an earlier post that I'd lost my brother-in-law. So in mourning and a wake to organise, it was just like, it's one of me. So you hadn't seen me, but I'm back. So today's Mission Monday, guys. And today's when we say, we shut up the naysayers, the noise of all the naysayers, and we say, actually, you know what? I want to do this. It's going to be a massive mission. And even if but it's bigger than yourself, it's even better. Now, warning. When you go to set your mission statement, fear will kick in, all right? There's a wonderful quote I read by Van Gogh recently, and he said, he's a painter, and he says, when you go to paint, a voice in your head will tell you that you cannot paint, but you must start to paint anyway, and you will silence the voice. Isn't that awesome? And that made me think about when I had to move my son mid-secondary school. He was in an environment that wasn't too cool. On the surface, it was all beautiful, but there was some underlying stuff which wasn't too cool. And I wanted to remove my son from that environment. I invested a lot of time in his education, and no one's going to take that away. Oh no! And but I was stuck. I was, fighting the school, fighting the system. Had lawyers on it, all the rest of it. And in the end, I decided, okay, I'm just going to take him out. I'm going to move him out of the school. And a friend of mine said, "Look, Ingrid, I'm sure you can get him into this other school, but I think you've only got 4 months. You've got 4 months to prepare him for the test." All right. Now this is what people usually prepare a year for. And I tell you guys, I just didn't think of it not being possible. I didn't think. I just thought, right, I've got 4 months to do this. Let me work backwards and pull in place what we have to achieve for my son to be able to pass this test. And bearing in mind, I'm working with a son who's now thinking, well, I don't want to go. I'm settled now and what have you. And I was like, you're going. And so we had 4 months to prepare for the test. And he got in. And he got in without sort of going too much into his business, my reason. But the odds were totally stacked against him. It was only him and one other child like him who managed to get a place at the school. So I say that to say that, guys, it's a bit of inspiration to say that, nothing's impossible. They say things are impossible. They've proven already they can't prove that things are impossible. I've said that on previous videos. So if your mind kicks in something, which it will do, it'll always tell you that you can't, okay? It'll always tell you about the reasons why you can't. That is normal, but you must do it anyway, and you'll silence that voice. So big shout out to Van Gogh. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Don't forget to join our tribe to get our voices out there in every way, in our writing, our public speaking, our podcast, all the rest of it. Let's get our voices out there. Join the tribe so we can all together step outside of our comfort zones. womenwithvoices.co.uk. See you tomorrow.